Hip Hop Nation? I'm DJ Hed.
And it's your favorite homegirl, Gina Views.
Man, the legendary, my brother. It's dramatic, nigga.
Dramatic.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
DJ Drama's here.
I'm here, Mr. Thanksgiving.
Mr. Thanksgiving. Well, welcome back to the city. You always popping in. You always show us love. We always appreciate you. Thank you for letting us be a part of the event with you.
Thanks for doing that with us.
Shout out to Kai Cash and Nico. My first thing that I want to say to you, like having you here again, is I think now that I have a different perspective on. Now that I have a certain perspective on competitive rap competition, it got to been real tricky for you back in the day when shit wasn't just sport and competition. Because like now, like we had like shout out to Kai Cash. I seen him chopping up with Rayvon.
Yep.
Like
just sat out on Reason actually.
Huh?
And he just saw Reason over at the BET.
Oh, just saw Reason?
Yeah.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah, that was a moment.
So it was just like, I was like, and I seen Rayvon talking about the whole thing, and I'm just like, man, this is really dope. It wasn't like that for us. Well, at least.
Absolutely not.
No,
No, it wasn't that easy.
It was dangerous, huh?
It was just different.
Yeah, it was different.
How did being in a certain position at this point in my life, what advice would you give to people to navigate spaces where it's not as friendly and like jovial and stuff like that?
From a DJ's perspective, or just
from a DJ's perspective?
It gets complex because at the one point as a DJ, your mission or your goal is you're a medium to play music, so you're playing shout out to J1s.
Yeah,
you're playing the best music that you can for the people. But then when you become like integrated into the actual game and you start having art relationships with artists, and you start doing parties where various people like rappers come and stuff, you gotta kind of stay in tune with what's going on. And
facts to know, you have to know.
You gotta know who might have a problem with who, or just extra shit outside of just playing a hot record. You know what I'm saying?
And knowing what records to play where. And
exactly, what records to play where. Even let's say you travel or something and you go somewhere, like everybody, it's not A1. It's just, you can't go to fucking New Jersey and play Finito. You know what I'm saying? Like you just, so I would say, stay in tune, know what's going on. And I feel like loyalty is a very important thing. You know what I mean? So even if like you may be a DJ for a certain artist or have certain relationships, like unfortunately, there might be certain records or some things you might stray away from. So yeah, that would be my best advice. But at the end of the day, your objective is to play the best music you can for the people, so don't go overboard with it.
That's why I always say, I'm like, bro, people are like, oh, you played it? I'm like, bro, it's not about me. I'm a DJ. I'm of service to
exactly
the
We're
people.
Of service to the people.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kai and Reason and Rayvon, a couple weeks ago, crazy diss tracks dropping back to back to back. I guess we was kind of part of it.
Yeah, I guess
for sure.
Yeah, we got inserted into
Absolutely.
it. Niggas use my voice, the picture of me.
It's all kind of shit.
What was it like for you though, being you have an artist who done jumped into the battle, but what was it like for you just entertainment wise watching it?
It was good to see. I mean, it was competitive. I think it had been a minute since we had that, from artists of that caliber. It got a little muddy. After
92 songs dropped.
Yeah, did it really?
Yeah.
There was really 92?
92 songs.
Well, fucking
probably only 10 of them counted.
84 of them were from y'all niggas. From the West Coast. But yeah, probably only 10 of them counted. So it definitely got muddy. But originally, I thought it was definitely good for the sport. And I like what I seen. And when Kai came to us with his record, he literally probably sent it to us like 3 hours before it dropped. So it wasn't like we were in a room and we told him he should do it or we knew anything about it. He was like, yo, I'm about to put this out.
Wow.
And we heard it and I was like, ooh, I heard the Rayvon to Trayvon line. I was like, oh, that's diabolical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Rayvon, that's my guy. And he dropped it and it created a good buzz, and it was kind of dope because for us, it was like we had just came to see y'all. We had just did the rounds, and of course we're breaking a new artist, so having Kai's project out was good. But once Nixon 6 dropped, it almost made people like check for him and then go.
Like, who is this?
Exactly. So, you know, it was kind of dope that we had just kind of made the rounds, put his project out, and now he had some eyes on him.
People was hitting me like, man, who is? Because I had tweeted, I forgot what I tweeted, but he had hit me. Kai hit me. He was like, good looking out, but I'm like, yo, Kai kind of got off. Like,
he like, first of all I did was refresh the timeline, and I saw the link in, you know, his ads, and I'm like, oh my God, he did it. Then the title and everything, I'm like, oh my God, he fucking did it. He did it. And then I listened to it, I'm like, he bodied. He did amazing. And I feel, because I've been saying for so long, like, Fabulous, Wayne, those are my favorite rappers, right? Sure. But it's been a long time that we've had newer artists come and replace the feeling that we felt with the lyrics back in the day. Right. So now that we got niggas like that, Rayvon and Reason, and, you know, everybody participated, I'm like, okay, all right, we in good hands.
Yeah, we in good hands. I definitely think we in good hands. And that's dope. I mean, just to get people like y'all's attention, and, you know, there were other podcasters and people that definitely like showed love. I mean, I feel like for Kai, it was such a win because outside of the names that were already known, he was celebrated the most as like the newer artist that people check for. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it was dope to see.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It reminded me of when y'all first started moving around with Jack. Right. And I was like, I was like, no, I kind of like Jack. And then I was like, and then when I heard him rap, I'm like, oh, I've slept on Jack. Right. Cause you know what I'm saying? And I had to apologize to him and shit. But I'm just saying,
we're used to it. We're used to it.
Yeah, I was like, okay, it gave me the same energy. Yeah, for sure. But as far as drama, I know you're not gonna lay dormant for too long. Nah. I know you always got something in the tug. You always got something. We just got the Carter. Are we getting another, you know, DJ drama like Wayne collab? I heard something maybe.
Yeah, some things in the works. There's definitely some things in the works. I don't really know if I could talk about it, but me and Wayne have some things cooking. Yeah, that should potentially be coming out in the near future. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of exciting.
Thank you.
Super exciting.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, you know, I'm about to actually start tour with Jeezy at the end of the month. Yep. We're going on the 20th anniversary of Thug Motivation. Yeah. So yeah, I got some things under my sleeve.
Yeah, you think? What about like going on the road as far as like with your artists? Like, do we get? Because I remember when Top did the championship tour. Yeah, and we got like all the TDE artists on one. Yeah. Do we get a Generation Now?
That would
Jack
be
Harlow,
dope.
Uzi.
I would love to see that. Yeah,
I think y'all could definitely pull it off.
We could,
because Jack doing crazy venues. For Uzi sure. does crazy.
Yeah, it would be interesting to try to get at this level. Definitely cross fan bases. I'd say we would have to do like arenas for that, right? With Jack and Uzi, and
you could probably get away with an amphitheater.
You think so?
But
yeah,
okay. Let me just tell you from the outside, from the homie fan. I would like to see an outdoor next summer. Okay. Generation Now summer run.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Because that gives Jack enough time to drop again.
Right.
That gives Uzi enough time to drop again. You could drop Kai's debut in fourth quarter, top of the year. You know, get everybody familiar with it, and then you come with your other artists, right? And I think you do that. You do that set. I think you fuck around and do like all outdoor amphitheater fun.
I'm not mad at that.
Water guns, like
I'm not mad at that. That's some good energy.
You fuck with that?
I do.
You DJ, you kind of like being the host, and you navigate the whole setting. Like, I think that should be hard.
That's a great idea.
Come on, man. That's what I'm saying.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Remember when this shit happened? Remember when this shit happened? Yeah. I was telling him.
DJ Hed gave us the idea.
Yeah. Summer 2026.
Yeah, Generation Now. And you go out there and you talk your shit. And you have like, you know, Tyler pop out. He'll be back home by then.
That'd be nice.
That should be hard, fool. You do the Hollywood Bowl.
For sure. We do Hollywood Bowl. I think I mean,
look, he's thinking about outside, it. He putting it together in his head like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we'll talk.
We need that.
Yeah, we do.
Hosted by DJ Hed and Gina Views.
I like it.
But as far as the music though, I know you said you got some things in the tuck for Wayne. I know you put out the albums as well. What about just a straight up DJ drama project?
Yeah, that's in the works too. I got like a little EP on the way.
When's that coming?
That should be coming next couple months, actually. It's pretty much done. It's been done for some time. I was just waiting for the right time to drop it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Then I'm going to go back in and do a whole album.
Okay, so we getting just the sampler, just the EP.
Yeah.
Why? What's the purpose of that as opposed to just going straight to album?
This is actually because it's a collaboration with a lot of UK artists. So it's like a UK Gangsta Grillz.
That's a UK Gangsta.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a fucking genius.
UK Gangsta Grillz. He's taking this shit.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm all right.
You know what? We were talking about. I think I was talking on Bigger Picture with Elliot Wilson and Jeremy Heck. We was talking about like you're a UK artist, and it's taking me a time to adjust to the accent,
Right.
Because they rap so fast,
Right.
And so I'm like, I have to literally sit there and just like, you know how you be just driving, I'm listening to shit like, okay, this shit hard, but I can't. I have to sit in front of my computer and focus on what they're saying to catch the bars,
Right.
And I haven't adjusted to it yet. So I'm trying to get past that.
Well, hopefully my project can help out a little bit.
Okay.
But I know what you're saying. I can understand that sentiment.
I mean, I went through the same thing with the Afro beats.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's just accents. I'm cultured, and I haven't traveled enough.
No, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I know we got to wrap. One more thing. From DJ Drama's perspective,
Okay.
we have these albums. 20 years.
Let's do that for radio.
We got to do both.
Okay.
20 years of albums that it's the 20th anniversary of certain rap albums.
Okay.
Gina Views, you got the list.
Kanye West, Late Registration. Common
Wow.
B, 50 Cent Massacre.
Wow.
The Game documentary. Missy Elliott, The Cookbook. Beanie Siegel, The Be Coming. Lil Wayne, Carter 2.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite?
Pick one.
Just one.
How did y'all leave out Jeezy Thug Motivation?
It wasn't on the list.
It
20
should be.
years.
It's 20 years ago.
Okay. All right. Well,
In
you
2025?
Yes.
You can't.
Oh,
pick that one, though.
2015. I mean,
No.
2005.
Yes. 2005. Thug Motivation.
Oh, shit.
You can't pick that one
Why?
That's Nelson nepotism.
because that's an easy one.
What am I picking it for? The best?
Yeah.
Your favorite out of those.
Out of-
Favorite
favorite
out
two?
of to turn 20 this year.
Read them to me again.
Kanye, Late Registration, Common B, 50 Cent Massacre, The Game documentary, Missy Elliott Cookbook, Beanie Siegel, Be Coming, Lil Wayne, Carter 2.
I'm going to honestly probably have to go Late Registration and B.
Yeah.
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 Those are my two.
That was
Yeah,
good.
I think I picked that one too.
That was good.
I mean, it's some good ones on there, like documentary, Carter 2. But yeah, I'm gonna go Late Registration and B. Those are, I mean, because that was Kanye's moment.
Yeah.
Like,
My older homie, my big homies, who like you couldn't tell them that Beanie Siegel wasn't like.
but that was the second album,
Yeah,
which was the better album actually. But I still don't feel like Beans has like a classic album. He has good projects, but I don't know about not compared to Late Registration and B. Like those are.
I wish I knew what Outside felt like in 2005
It was
because the
Beans.
rap is good as well as the R&B albums that we've been talking about.
Oh
to
yeah, you
come
can
out.
pick. Yeah, we can pick the R&B.
Oh, so those it's Chris Brown's first album, Mary J. Blige, The Breakthrough, Mariah Carey, The Emancipation of Mimi, Faith Evans, First Lady, A. Marie, Genuine, Keisha Cole, T-Pain, Trey Songz, Omarion, Tony Braxton, Bobby Valentino, and
Christ.
Jamie Foxx. That's all 2005.
God damn.
It was cracking.
Yeah, it was. Outside was the thing. Outside was the thing. And the fact that Jeezy's album's not on there, like, boy, oh boy, what a time.
That's blame ChatGPT.
It's all good. They don't know no
But we gonna add it so we can ask the next people.
For sure.
Pick one.
Oh, pick one.
Yeah.
Shit. If I gotta pick one, I'll go Chris Brown.
Yeah.
I'll go Chris Brown.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't remember that Trey Songz album that much.
I remember when
I
that.
just gotta make it. It
Yep.
was on 106 Park. We had the break.
It was. It was early. It just.
Oh,
sounded
people was
Atlantic.
fucking with that Bobby Valentino album.
Yeah,
too.
that
Yeah.
was big.
That shit was
a good
big,
one.
bro.
That's a good one.
Shout out to Bobby, A-Town.
Damn.
That's like a hell of a list.
Yeah.
Well,
time.
like I said, I always appreciate you fucking with us
Absolutely.
and showing
Appreciate y'all.
love, and you always come through whenever we call. So
I'll be there. I'll see y'all on tour next summer.
yes,
Yes, sir.
exactly. DJ Drama's Hip Hop Nation.
Love.